Yeah, good morning everyone. Good morning. So today we are going to continue with our chapter probability. Okay, we are going to continue this chapter probability. We have already learned the certain events that are going to be used in probability. We learned about various events. We learned about intersection. We learned about union, mutually exclusive, mutually exhaustive. We learned about difference event. All these things are already done. Now we are going to do the sums in which we have to find the probability. How to find the probability? Now, if I say that a coin is tossed, when a coin is tossed, the options can be either head or either tail. What is my U? My U is either head or either tail, right? So now first of all tell me what is the chances of occurring H, that is head? 1/2. Why? Because the chances of having head and the chances of having tail is what? Equal. There is equal chances that head will also come, or the answer may come head or may come tail. So there is equal chances, and when there are equal chances we called it as equiprobable. What do we call it? Equiprobable means there are equal chances of occurrence of that event. The chances of occurring head is also, the total outcome can be 2. The chances of occurring head is also 1/2, and chances of occurring tail is also 1/2. Total probability is always 1. Total probability will be always 1. Similarly, example of a dice. If we throw a dice, what is my U? Now, whenever we are throwing a dice, we already know it has 6 sides which are numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Chances of coming 2 is also equal. Chances of coming 4 is also equal. Can I say when I toss 2 will only come? No, I cannot be sure. It is always dicey, right? I cannot be sure that 2 will occur, because here the chances is what? The chances are equal, and when the chances are equal, we call it as equiprobable event. When there is equal chances of occurring, we call it as equiprobable. Now here, chances of 1 is what? There are 6 total outcomes, so chances of 1 is what? 1 is also 1/6. 2 is also 1/6, 3 is also 1/6, 4 is also 1/6, 5 is also 1/6, and 6 is also 1/6. When we plus all of them, we get the total probability as 1. The total probability will be what? The total probability will be 1. So this is what? This is equiprobable event. Now, what we did is, we did the chance of occurring an event and the total probability. What we did? 1/6 means what? The chances of occurring the event will be divided by total probability. So to find probability of any event, suppose A, if you want to find the probability of A, we will divide M divided by N. What is M? M will be the favorable outcome, means the chance of occurring of that event. What is this M? This is favorable outcome. क्या outcome आ सकता है? And what is this N? This is total outcome. Total outcome of what? Total outcome of everything. Equiprobable event, exhaustive event, exclusive event, सब event का मिला के जो total N बनेगा वो. And what is M? M is what? M is favorable outcome. So to finding the probability of any event, we can denote it by A, B, whatever we want to denote it, A1, A2 or A, B, C, D, whatever you can denote. The event is, to find the probability of an event, we'll write over here probability. Probability of A. We have learned how to find the event. Now we are finding the probability. Okay. So probability, we'll write P. So what is the probability of event A? It will be M by N. What is M? M is the favorable outcome, and N is what? Total outcome. Total outcome of what? Equiprobable, exhaustive, exclusive, सारा जो भी chance है उस event का occur होने का, तो total outcome will be my N and M will be my favorable outcome. Let's see an example. Okay, a very simple example. Two balanced coins are tossed simultaneously. two coins are tossed. First of all, we can do a shortcut. Two coins, two sides, we will get an outcome. 2 into 2, 4. What is the shortcut? You have to get 2 into 2 will get the 4 outcome. Let's see we'll get the 4 outcomes or not. When we toss two coins, we can get the option either head head, either tail tail, either head tail और कोई भी ऑप्शन बन सकता है और कोई ऑप्शन हो नहीं सकता. या तो दोनों हेड आएगा या फिर टेल, या फिर फर्स्ट वाला हेड और दूसरा वाला टेल, और फर्स्ट वाला टेल और दूसरा वाला हेड. दिस आर द ओनली पॉसिबिलिटी दैट कैन हैपन. ओके, नाउ विल फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी. यू मिल गया एज इट इज. जैसे हम लोग फाइंड करते थे सैंपल स्पेस, वैसे ही सबसे फर्स्ट स्टेप व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल फाइंड द सैंपल स्पेस. सो u is my sample space. I already found u. Now we have to find the probability. First one is getting one head. You have to find the probability of getting one head. So what we will write is, we will write event A, that is probability of A is getting one head. Now see the sample space. Where are the cases where we have only one head? We have head, tail, and we have tail, head. We want only one head. So here we have only one head, right? So we have to see the sample space. Where is the possibility when we get only one head? We have two possibilities, right? Which one? Head, tail, and tail, head. So the possibility is 2. Now this, what is 2? Now this 2 is my favorable outcome. So my probability of B is m by n. M is my favorable outcome. I got favorable outcome as what? 2. And my total outcomes were how many? 4. So it will be divided by 4. That is 1 by 2. Is it clear to everyone? First step, write the sample space and then we'll find the probability. Okay, the first one is done. Okay, fine. Moving towards the second one, getting at least one head. Now listen this properly. When it is written at least, what does it mean? At least माने कम से कम. When at least one means कम से कम एक तो होना ही चाहिए. At least 4, कम से कम 4 तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. कहाँ तक जाएगा? जहाँ तक ऑप्शन है. Here it is at least one head. माने head या तो एक आ सकता है या तो 2 आ सकता है. We already have any option? Do we have where there are 3 head? We don't have the option, right? The head should be at least 1. माने head एक तो होना ही चाहिए. एक से ज्यादा होगा तो भी चलेगा. Understood? So we have to find. We can denote as probability of B, or we can write A1 also, A2, whatever you want to write. Okay, you can denote this one as A1 and this one as A2, or either you can do A, B, C, whatever you want to write. Okay, we are just denoting it. So my event B is getting at least one head. एक तो head चाहिए ही चाहिए. Just see the sample space. एक head है, एक से ज्यादा है. चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए? Yes, we want head, head. Then tail, tail. There is no head only, तो उसको तो लिखेंगे नहीं. Then we have at least one head. Yes, we have head. And in the last one also we have one head. So how many possibilities we got? So what is my 3? This 3 is my favorable outcome and this is my m. So my probability of B will be m by n, that is 3 by 4. Is it clear to everyone? What is my probability? It is m by n. M is my favorable outcome and n is my total outcomes. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Moving to the next one. 2 balanced dice are thrown. Now you already know dice have how many sides? 6. Means we shall be having how many outcomes? 6 into 6, 36 outcome. And very carefully, whenever you write these options, what you have to do is, you can write it 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. This is my U, right? You have to write it very carefully. Now, the last one, we have 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, and last one is 6, 6. Now 6 in each line, total outcomes, how many we got? 36. And in shorter also 6 into 6 is 36. So we got all the 36 outcomes. Okay. Now we will write the probability that is given in the question. What is my first question? My first question is we have to find the sum of the numbers on both the dice is 7. Now it is not written more than 7, not it is written less than 7, it is not written at least. Anything is written? No. The only thing it is written is you have to get the sum on the both numbers should be 7. Means you want what? You want exact 7, right? कौन से ऐसे ऑप्शंस हैं जहां पे दोनों ऑप्शंस को, दोनों जो हमारे वेरिएबल्स है जो आ रहे हैं उसको प्लस करके हमारा जो आंसर है वो क्या आएगा? 7 आएगा. ओके, सो माय टोटल आउटकम इज 36. माय n is how much? N is 36. For the first probability, I am finding probability of A. Let's write A. And A is, we have to find wherever the option is more than 7, exact 7. So which are the options? 1, 6 we have. We have 2, 5, 3, 4. We have 4, 3, 5, 2 and 6, 1. How many outcomes we got? We got total 6 outcomes. So this 6 is what? This 6 is my favorable number of outcomes. So my 6 is M. What will be my probability of A? My probability of A will be M by N, that is 6 by 36, that is 1 by 6. Let's do the next one. Let's denote it probability of B. Sum of both the dice is more than 10. It is written, denote B, more than 10. What is that? More than 10 means what you have to find is you have to add both the variables and the answer should be more than 10. हमारा जो सबसे बड़ा नंबर है वो लास्ट नंबर है वो 6 है. उसका आंसर क्या आएगा? 6 plus 6 12 आएगा. So what you have to write, you have to do all those numbers where answer is more than 10. Means the answer should be either 11 or 12. Answer should be either 11 or it should be 12. So let's see where the options, which are the options where we get the answer 11. Which are the options? 5, 6 will be 11, 6, 5 will be 11 and 6, 6 will be 12. So how many options we got? 3. So 3 is what? 3 is my M. 3 is my favorable outcome. This is my M. So I'll get the probability of B is equals to M by N, that is 3 by 36, that is 1 by 12. Let's do probability next. At the most 4. It is written at the most 4. Now let's denote probability of C as at the most. Now at the most word क्या बोलना चाहता है? At the most मानी बस 4 तक ही, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. जब आप दो नंबर को ऐड कर रहे हो उसका जो एडिशन आएगा वो 4 होना चाहिए, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. तो वो क्या क्या हो सकता है? 4 से कम हो सकता है क्या? Yes, 4 से कम हो सकता है लेकिन 4 से ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. तो वो या तो 1 हो सकता है, या तो 2, या तो 3, या तो 4. पर जो हमारा सबसे छोटा नंबर है वो है 1, 1. उसको प्लस करके आंसर क्या मिलेगा? 2. तो 1, 1 तो ऑप्शन में है ही नहीं. तो द आंसर कैन बी either 2. We have to add numbers and you have to do, and the answer should be either 2, either 3 or either 4. Yes, let's see which are the options when we get 2, 3 and 4. It can be 1, 1. It can be 1, 2, 1, 3 because it is 4 also. So 1, 3, 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1. How many options we got? 6 options we got. Now 6 is what? 6 is my favorable outcome. My 6 is favorable outcome. So M by N is 6 by 36, that is 1 by 6. Fine. Next probability C हो गया. Next is both the dice shows same number. Let denote probability of D as both the dice shows सेम नंबर. सेम नंबर मानी अगर 1 है तो दूसरा भी 1 होना चाहिए, 2 है तो दूसरा भी 2 होना चाहिए. कौन से नंबर्स है? 1, 1, फिर 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 4 5 5 6 6 सेम नंबर ना, एक नंबर है वैसा ही दूसरा नंबर भी होना चाहिए. तो कितने ऑप्शंस आए? अगेन वी गॉट 6 ऑप्शंस. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ डी विल बी m by n, that is 6 by 36, that is 1 upon 6. Okay, then the fifth one, sum of number is 1. Sum of number is 1. Can you see the lowest number which we are starting is 1 1 and उसका भी addition तो 2 हो रहा है और ये लोग बोल रहे हैं sum of the number should be 1. Is it possible? No. If it is not possible, then the answer will be what? The answer of P, D was D and this is E. We can write the answer is 0 by 36, that is 0. We can write a null set, empty bracket, whatever it is 0. Okay. The last one, sum of the number is 12 or less. अब देखो एक लास्ट है, sum of the number is 12 or less. अब सुनो, 12 और more नहीं बोला, 12 और less. 12 और less माने 12 से कम. सबसे बड़ा नंबर कौन सा है? और उससे कम तो सारे नंबर आ गए ना, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 सब आ गया. तो what does it mean कि सारे ही जो नंबर है वो 12 से तो कम ही है ना. तो हमारे जो सारे ऑप्शंस है वो सारे आएंगे. तो हमारा m क्या आएगा? m भी 36 ही आएगा क्योंकि 12 से कम तो सारे 12 से कम ही है ना, कोई ज्यादा तो है ही नहीं, राइट. तो व्हाट विल बी माय m? My m will be 36 and my n is also 36, so my option will be 1. Is it clear? Yes. What we can write a short form also, IJ rule, if you don't want to write the whole thing. But by writing the whole thing, what happens is we can easily refer it, okay, and write the options. So this is clear to you? Okay, fine. Yes. Moving towards the next example, you have to find the probability that R comes in the first place in all the possible arrangement of the letter of the word Rutva. The word is given Rutva and you have to make the possible arrangement. सबसे पहले तो यहाँ पे कौन सा word आया? Arrangement. And whenever we have arrangement, we do permutation. What do? We do permutation. If it is selection, what do? We do combination. But if it is arrangement, what do? We do permutation. We have 5 letters in the word Rutva. How many letters we have? 5 letters. And it is said to you in the word Rutva, R should come at the first place, right? अगर कोई वर्ड क्या आपको क्वेश्चन में बोला है तो वो आपको सबसे पहले उसका करना पड़ेगा. तो इफ R is at the first place, तो you have to reserve this seat for R. This first seat will be reserved for whom? R, because R has to be at the first place. Now listen, if we have one letter and we have only one position, so how many ways it will be done? It will be done in 1p1 ways. How many ways it will be done? 1p1 ways, because we have only one letter and we have only one position. That means it will be done in 1p1 ways. Now how many letters are left? 4 letters, 4 position. How many ways it will be done? 4p4 ways. This will be 4p4 ways. What is asked? It is asked that the word Rutva, R should come at the first place. So how can R be coming at the first place? We have to reserve this seat for R. Okay. And if we have 5 letters, the IN will be 5p5. Now, how to solve this? We have already done in 11th standard how to solve NPR. To solve NPR, the formula will be n factorial divided by n minus R factorial. Okay, so here we have 5 factorial. So to solve it, we have to 5 factorial will be divided by 5 minus 5 factorial, that is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That comes to 120. Okay, now this is my total outcome. This is my n. My question was to find R at the first place, which will be my m. This will be my m. The answer for 1p1 will be 1 only. And the answer for 4p4, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, it will be 24. So my M will be 24. Let's denote an event A where R will come at the first place. So it will be M by N, and that will be 24 will be divided by 120, that is 1 by 5. Okay? Is it clear to everyone? What you have to do, if it is given, whatever question is given to you, you have to do it first. Total outcomes, जितने words, जितने letters है उसमें, उतने outcomes आ जाएंगे. ठीक है? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Let's do one more example. There are 4 male and 2 females are working in the office. Find the probability that 2 female employees go successively for the training. We have how many females? We have 2 females and 4 male. Let's denote 4 male as M1, M2, M3 and M4 and female as F1 and F2. Total कितने लोग हैं हमारे पास? 6 people we have. ठीक है? And we have to again make an arrangement. Whenever we are making arrangement, we will use permutation or we will use combination? We will use permutation. We have 6, so it will be 6p6 and the answer for 6p6 will be 720. So this 720 is my M. Total outcomes कितने आ रहे हैं? 6 लोग हैं तो 6p6 ways, the total outcome will be 720. Fine. Now what we have to do? We have 6 people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is said that whenever they are going for the meeting, the female employees has to go one after the other. समझ में आ रहा है? फर्स्ट प्लेस जो है, अगर यहाँ पे मैं इसको फीमेल एम्प्लॉय को डाल दूं तो जो दूसरी फीमेल एम्प्लॉय है उसके बाद जाएगी, है ना? तो ये जो पोजीशन है वो कैसा हो जाएगा? इट इज सेड दैट we have 2 female employees and 2 female employees has to be successively, they have one after the other. Means if this position I say if there is a first female, the second female will be immediately after it, right? So what is the arrangement for this? 2 position, 2 places and 2 female, right? 2 position, 2 लोग. कितने ways में होगा? It will be done in 2p2 ways. Now we have 4 places because 4 employees are left, right? 4 places. Now if I write over here 4p4, this female employees will get separated. Understanding? So whenever we have to group them, वो एक group बन गया. दोनों को साथ में रखना ना, तो एक group बन गया. So this will be not 4p4 but it will be 5p5. 2p2 उनको साथ में रखा, 2 पोजीशन, 2 लोग हो गया एंड उनका एक ग्रुप बन गया. तो यहाँ पे 4 पोजीशन और उनका एक ग्रुप, तो कितने हो गए? 5. So it will be 5p5. So my M will be 2p2 into 5p5, that is 2 into 120, that comes to 240. So my probability of A of getting women successively will be M by N, that is 240 will be divided by 720, that is 1 will be divided by 3. Understanding? Very simple. Whatever given in the question, you have to write it first and then solve it further. Is it clear to everyone? We'll do more example in the next class. Okay, thank you.